sell my town. My town.
Hi, welcome back to Connecting Clarkston. This is season 4, episode 2. Today, Katie and I are sitting here with two gentlemen in blue shirts. That's not the only thing they have in common. They also are connected to our community. We have Jeff Lichty with the Clarkston Rotary Club and Chris Stoll, who publishes the town planner for, if you probably can't see this, but you probably get this calendar in your mailbox. Mm-hmm. And it shows up what month?
Around December.
December.
So typically about a week, 2 weeks before Christmas, everyone gets it, and it's a great time to start planning for next year's holidays, next year's birthday parties, and anything exciting you got going on.
Yeah. How many people does the planner send to?
So Clarkston and Waterford get about 20,000 mailed out to them every year. About 10,000, they go to single family residents, so they get delivered directly to their mailbox every year. We also drop these off at our township halls. We drop them off at the Chamber of Commerce and a lot of senior centers as well. Yep.
I was just at the chamber and I did see a few of them sitting there,
yeah.
So I can verify that's true.
We restack throughout the season because
You do.
people call in all the time asking for them, and they're a pretty hot commodity around the holiday season.
Yeah.
So how do you decide what events you put into the calendar?
We don't. Whoever wants to send us events, whoever wants an event.
Whoever provides you the information.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't pick and choose. If you have an event that's planned for the year, you know ahead of time, you want it printed in the calendar, we will print it absolutely free.
May 24th, my birthday. Can we put it in there?
Got it. Okay. I got it, for sure. So all that we do is just put a simple line item on the day, say where it's at, who's hosting it, and things like that, and the time to be there. And it goes great with our online presence as well, and you can kind of go from there.
Perfect.
Okay. Oh, and there's not just events though, because I think some people may not know or may not pay attention or should know about the coupons and stuff. So talk
Yes.
about those.
Yeah, so the town planner is full of different kinds of things. It has local events that are happening throughout the year. We also have coupons for local businesses, things like that. So anybody that wants to kind of have like a $5 off meal or something like that, we have Fifth Tavern in there. We have junk removal in there. We have all kinds of different businesses. So we have
Moby Dick
coupons.
pet stores.
We're working on getting some more pet stores in there as well.
Moby Dick, yes.
Yes. Moby Dick's is one of our favorites. They've been with us for a very long time. You can get anything from reptile needs to fish needs to bones for your dog. So
Yes.
yeah.
And then Clarkston Pharmacy, they were in our Clarkstonopoly
Yes.
board game.
Yep.
So I know they're in there every year with a nice coupon.
Yes. Yep.
How long has the town planner been around?
So it started about 30 years ago. So Town Planner came around 30 years ago. It was started in Ohio, unfortunately. I know it's Ohio, right? But it started in Ohio, and ever since then it's expanded. We print over 1 million calendars throughout the United States every year. It's a large franchise. We have some in New York, some in Ohio, and we also have some in Florida, California, all over the place. Yep.
Wow. How did you get involved?
So a good friend of mine, Deb and Jay, they were the town planner owners, publishers for a few years. They had a great run with it. They did amazing. It was their baby. They were looking to kind of expand into a different way, and I moved to Clarkston 2018. Ended up meeting them in a chamber event, and when they were looking to offboard, it was a great opportunity for me to kind of take over. And we met a few times about it. I'm very passionate about the community. I grew up with a family-owned business, and being involved in a community, a tight niche network was always something I was passionate about. And then helping businesses get their brand out there without spending $1 million on a billboard or things like that, or TV ads, something that's local, something that's convenient, something that people use all the time. So once we met, we kicked it off, and me and my wife decided to, hey, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens here. And ever since then, we've been growing it. I think we've produced 4 editions so far, and I think we're working on our 5th one now. So.
Oh, awesome. And if you're a business that wants to be involved, what's the deadline and how do they get in touch with you?
So deadline's coming up pretty soon. Pretty much November's around the deadline. We start getting all the events wrapped up, all the sponsorships, all that good stuff. The cool thing is for local businesses, especially for small businesses, not everyone has a graphics team. You know, like when you're thinking about advertising and things like that, you're like, oh, what am I going to advertise? You know, you work so hard on the brand, you work so hard on your colors, things like that, like what you're going to produce, and you have your own job to go out there and bring in the money. The last thing you're worried about is a design, right? A design for your ad. So if anyone's looking to throw an ad in there, a coupon or anything like that, all they have to come do is come to me and say, hey, we're looking at sponsoring, we're looking at getting something in there, but we don't have any artwork. We can do all of that. Okay. So we design the ad for you, we put it together, we'll put the language together for you. However you want to see it, we send it over for approval. You say, hey, that looks great, let's do it. So it's really just reaching out. You can reach out to my email, you can give me a call, and we can get you started in the town planner. For as many houses as it goes out to, it's around like 2 pennies per house is what your investment comes out to. And if you told me that I could, yeah, if I could advertise my business to every house in the community for 2 pennies, I'm right there, you know, so.
Yeah, I know I'm always really excited when this comes. I always really like looking through the coupons and just the different events, so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it should be said congrats on your 3rd baby. Also, we were just talking about that.
Yes.
It's a big deal.
Baby number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have 3 boys now. If you have an opportunity, say a prayer for my wife, because it's not 3 boys, it's 4, including me. So bless her soul. This was one of our toughest pregnancies out of the 3 that we have had. And my wife, she's an incredible, you know, she's one of a kind. She's a Pilates instructor with a local club Pilates here in the area. And I feel like that had something to do with it, but she was pushing through this pregnancy. We had a few scares and things like that, but at the end of it, our baby boy is extremely healthy. We're happy, you know, he's home now. It was funny because we were kind of mentioning this earlier. So I had a boy in 2016. We had a boy in 2021 during kind of crazy times. And we just recently had our 3rd boy during a strike. So literally we were in the hospital on 8/31, had our baby boy at 9:30 at night, and 7:30 the next morning all of our nurses walked out for the strike. So it was very, you guys as mothers, my wife was going through it, you know, very scared what was going to happen, but those nurses that did come in, the traveling nurses, they're subpar in all their, you know, all their services. Everything that they did for us was absolutely incredible. So we're still blessed to be able to go through that experience and you know, come out positive.
Yeah.
So
Lucky that it was her 3rd. If it was her 1st, I think it would have been a different story.
Oh, if it was her 1st, we'd have been at another hospital.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, we're going. Send this over. Yeah, it was nerve-wracking. But we, you know, after we had the baby, I was even at the point where I was like, you know, this is our 3rd one. Can we just go? Like, we're good now, right? Everything's good. Like, we got this. So, but yeah, we stayed there for a little bit. They got us all checked out and very healthy, very happy.
Oh, well, congrats.
Thank you so much.
So I'm assuming one of the events in the calendar is the upcoming wine event?
Probably not.
Probably. Well, why
Well, the
not?
details of that, they were working out,
Oh,
you know,
my
a little
goodness.
later.
Yeah.
But
Well, let's
And
talk
the
about it
reason why
anyways.
not
Yeah.
is that we are really blessed with Bourdain's Nursery providing all the space, all the cleanup it takes for it, and a bunch of people to work at the party for free.
Wow.
So that price tag we can't turn down.
That's amazing.
plus it's an amazing venue.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
Bourdain's is
it's-
a great place to host a
it's-
party.
Yep.
Yeah, and as you walk through when you come in, all the Christmas ornaments are up, but he wants to have it towards the end of October because it kicks off their Christmas season. So that's kind of the opening gambit for him. On Friday, the party's on Thursday night. On Friday night, he has something for one group of his clientele. Saturday, another group. Sunday, another group, and then they're off and running.
So tell us about this event. What's it? What's the big pull? What happens at it? How much are the tickets? What are we doing? Tell us all about it.
So what we do is we sell you one ticket. That gets you in the door at 6:30. And when you walk through, you'll smell food. There's 10 restaurants that are going to be there. And I bet about 20% of the tickets we sell are just people who want to come try the restaurants.
Okay.
Wow.
So you'll probably know every restaurant that's there. The the Fed Square one, Via Bologna. There's all the local ones are there. Hilltop, they cook their pierogies, so that's one of the smells you get when you first walk in. So after you got a plate of food, or beforehand, I think maybe most people do it beforehand, you can go to one of 10 wine stations. And each wine station will have a theme to it, maybe Spanish wines or French wines or different themes, and they'll have 5 to 6 different wines. So please don't sample every single wine.
Right, add it up. Good time.
Yeah. And there'll be a pro there. One of the quirks of Michigan liquor laws is they're not allowed to pour. So we'll have a Rotarian there at each station, but the pro will tell you what the heck you're drinking.
Okay. Okay.
And then we got a whole bunch of particularly gals saying, my husband doesn't drink wine. So how about beer? So about 5 years ago, we put up a beer bar in the back of the place, and Hilltop brings their beer.
Nice.
And Neiman's provides us with about 4 or 5 other kinds, Shorts being one of them. And there's a whole group of guys that head back there and don't leave. But the real funny one is 3 years ago, where's the whiskey? So we got
this is a party.
Yeah.
Whiskey is a Rotary must.
Yeah. So we got in cahoots with a gal that brings in a bunch of good whiskeys and some tequila.
Oh my gosh.
And while the guys are over there stuck with the beer, there's a bunch of gals over here that are not moving from the tequila.
That's so
Okay.
funny.
Yeah. And those drinks don't have much alcohol in them. They really cut them down. There's still some tipsy people.
Yeah.
At the end of it. So you're there for 2 hours. You can do all that, and you're probably going to meet up with a whole bunch of your neighbors and friends. I don't understand why every politician doesn't show up there. Because we're all in a good mood. We're all there. We're not going anyplace. But you can just hear the noise level go up as people start talking. And that's a lot of fun. And then the final thing we have is an auction table. So there'll be about 40 auction items there, and that's a good fundraiser for us.
What kind of items usually do you guys have?
Oh, we'll have some Christmas items. Probably the most talked about one we ever had is we had a copper still.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, my wife wanted at another charity event. What are we going to do with this? Well, we'll put it out there and see what happens. We had more talk about that. More money was spent on buying tickets. It was amazing. Wow. But we'll have something, probably a grill.
Oh, yeah.
A good fancy grill. We had a Christmas tree last year. The Waterford Jewelry usually donates something. Not usually. They've always donated something.
Waterfall Jeweler, is
Waterfall,
that? Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
They're good partners.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's nice.
Yeah.
It's
Amazing.
just they're real supportive.
Yeah.
So a variety of things, mostly in wine. Last year,
Checks out.
last year we had a bottle of wine that retailed for $350
Wow. Jeez.
and went for $180.
Okay.
No, that was not okay.
That's okay. No, but you
It's okay for the person that got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the
yeah,
bidders.
that's
Yeah.
a victory for them.
Yeah. But a whole number of difference, including if you've ever won one of those big 5-liter bottles, take care of your Thanksgiving all with
Yeah.
one bottle. Usually we get one of those, although the glass makers are not making that big bottle. So it's
Okay.
tough to get one.
Are most of the items donated?
Yes,
Okay,
they're all
so I'm
donated.
assuming. Okay. And the money goes out to the Rotary Club, and just like generally, what does the Rotary Club do?
Okay.
What doesn't the Rotary Club do is like really the line.
Yeah, for a little club, we do an awful lot. Probably the number one thing you would recognize is the Shoes for Kids program. So every year we get in cahoots with the school system. Who needs shoes?
Okay.
And 350 to 450 names come in. We go out and buy new shoes. In fact, there are a couple people who like to shop in our group, so they're out there buying the 2-for-1s and the 80% off shoes,
Nice.
but name brand shoes. Kids are not, they know name brands, and they know a good looking shoe,
Yeah.
and they're not going to weigh a garbage shoe
Yeah.
even if their feet get cold, so that doesn't happen.
That's true.
That's a ton of need for shoes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all local. It's all
Yep, all out of the Clarkston school system.
okay.
The social workers up there and teachers nominate kids to come and.
Okay.
And you said how many kids? Like 350 to 400?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a ton of kids needing shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fun. It's,
Yeah.
Probably the
Fitting.
joy they get out of it when
Yes.
they open it and they see a brand new pair of shoes.
Yeah. Big smile gets on their face. And another project we do, we support the Rush,
Regatta.
the actual team.
Okay.
Okay.
And they're going to competitions, the
Yeah.
robot competitions. Oh, what else do we do? Internationally, so Rotary is 1.2 million people,
Okay.
and so we're just part of that. So one of the things our club does is we get in cahoots with some Rotary clubs in Kenya and provide glasses. So all those glasses you've turned in over the years, they get sent to Minnesota, where the Lions Club cleans them, gets the prescription off them, puts them in a little bag and puts them in a box. Pretty much the similar stuff. And
Yeah.
we go through and put it in order, right eye first and then left eye. So when we get there, the local Rotary Club has screened a bunch of people, much like 2,000, more than we could ever get through,
Yeah.
just more. And then they do the same thing we always do. You know, go in and somebody does an intake. Now, how important are these classes going to be for you? And then they do, you see better this way, or is it going this, that E or a P or an F?
Yeah.
Right. And then they go into a tent that we make real dark where the doctors can actually look into your eye. And that's where they get out and can you see better this one or this one. So they go through, check for diseases, and we like taking student doctors. Ferris, they graduate their kids, I think, in June. So we're out there in May. And they'll see diseases that they've only read about in the books.
Yeah.
So it is a real education for them.
Have you been on one of these trips?
I've been on 22 of them.
What?
Oh, wow.
No kidding.
And then they come into the tent where I like to work. So there's 3 or 4 of us in there, and we take the prescription. Okay, we need this, and then we start going through those boxes. We take about 5,000 pair, so we can have about 1,000 to put on people's faces. And the first day, it's real easy. The 5th day, that's a problem. Ever try explaining in a foreign language? Don't look through the bottom of those bifocals, just look through the top.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I got to tell one story. So last year, the trip got all paid for about an hour and a half in. This little kid, mom and a little kid, 18 months old, little tiny face, comes out, and the doctor follows her out. You got to find her a pair of glasses for this kid. The eyes are doing this constantly. And if it doesn't stop, she'll be blind in 6 months.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, we probably got a pair for some guy's shop glasses or something, but how can you get something that small? Well, fortunately, we had taken about 50 pair of kids' glasses. The kid needed a minus 13. Anybody knows about glass prescriptions? That's a big Coke bottle size. And we found a minus 8, which would work, and it was a small glass. We put it on that kid's face, and it was right out of Hollywood. Kids started going like this.
Aw.
Wow.
Probably the first time she'd ever seen anything.
Oh, how sweet.
So, and then Rotary does a number of medical missions.
Okay.
That just happened to be the one we
Yeah, what an
got
impact.
enticed with.
Yeah.
Wow, so.
That was awesome.
Yeah, and
Sorry, could you say that again?
She's taking notes.
is the wine, that's so funny. Is the wine tasting the biggest fundraiser of the year for you
Yes,
guys?
by far.
And what's the average that you guys are able to
Or is there a
earn?
goal?
Or goal, yeah.
Our goal is $100 million.
Okay,
Perfect.
this is the year.
We'll settle for about 25 to 30.
Heck yeah.
And anybody in the fundraising business knows that if you can get more than 50% of the ticket price in your pocket, that's good.
Yeah.
We get about 70 to 75%.
Wow.
Restaurants donate all that. We have to buy the wine because the state of Michigan says so. All those auction items are donated. All the labor is donated. The building's donated.
This
So
year, my photo booth is donated.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's
Which,
amazing.
Ann, we're going to have to go.
We are going to have to go.
I did not, I knew
Yes.
I was going to donate the photo booth. I don't know that I knew that I was going to attend. But after
Well-
hearing about the restaurants and the variety of
The
alcohol, how could I say no?
Yeah.
What do we
Funny
wear to
pictures
this?
at the end of it.
Are these fancy?
Yeah,
Like,
what do
what's
we
the
wear?
attire?
Gala.
Rent
Is
the
it
runway
gala?
situation? Or?
No, it's not that fancy anymore. I mean, nobody these days dresses up like that. But,
Ann and I, we're just looking for a reason.
but there'll be a lot of people come straight from work,
Okay.
so they're in work clothes.
Business casual is
Yeah,
okay.
business casual. Yep.
Okay. Okay. And when is this event again, to remind us?
October 23rd, 6:30 we open the doors, 8:30 we kick you out.
October 23rd, mark your calendars.
Yes.
Calendars.
Thank you.
Do you need people, do you need volunteers still?
We might. I think we've got about 5 or 6 more we got to find.
Okay.
And what we do is make you work an hour, and then you get to party for an hour.
Okay.
Those are
Sweet.
the best.
That seems like a good deal. Are you part of the Rotary?
So I'm part of the Rotary Club in Lake Orion.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So there's like you said, Rotary is a huge international club. There's millions of members everywhere. There's clubs that if you like whiskey or if you like traveling, there's satellite clubs that you could meet up with other Rotarians that like to do that. We had a Rotary member that recently traveled overseas, went over to Ireland, Scotland area, and met with their Rotary club there and passed away. We exchanged flags and things like that. It is one of the biggest international clubs out there, and I'm so honored to be able to join Rotary. I've been a part of it for the past, I want to say, 3 years now, and it has been absolutely extraordinary.
It is really fun to walk into a foreign Rotary club because you're a club member, and so you're accepted as a club member and come on in, and you recognize it as a Rotary club, but it's totally different than your
Yeah.
club.
Yeah.
It's really fun to do.
Is there a seat vetting process? Like, how do you become a Rotarian?
You got to learn the secret handshake.
I figured. I figured.
We have you fill out an application, and at least in theory, then we do a little bit of research, and the members have a chance to say yay or nay on that person. And we ask that you visit 3 times. Did you have to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
A
you
couple times.
So you visit the 3 times, we get to know you, and the other thing we're looking for is this really what you want? Because so often people
Yeah.
join something and 6 months later, this isn't what I want.
Well,
So
what's the commitment? That's the,
commitment is that we ask that you attend the meetings. Which are you every other week now? Or you
No,
do
we're
every-
still every week. So we meet Thursdays, 7:30 a.m. That's why we're called the Sunrise Rotary. I'm trying to change it, but it's fine. 7:30 a.m. is great.
No, it's not.
But we meet 3 times a week, and then we have one week
month.
off. Yep, a month, 3 times a month.
Like,
sorry.
man, that is
Yeah.
a commitment.
A lot of commitment. And then the one day the 1 week that we don't have a club meeting, we usually do like a social event. So like afterwards, we'll meet up at like another Rotarians event, or we have a pollination garden on the Pollyant Trail, or we go there like to pull some weeds, things like that. Or we have other things that go on, like we had Dragon on the Lake. We go there, we volunteer, make sure people don't fall in the lake when they're getting on the boat and all that good stuff. So there's a lot of different things that you could do, and but the commitment's really just coming to the meetings.
And then coming to the events.
Yeah.
Supporting. the
And what
events.
day and time are your Clarkston?
We are at the opposite end, 6:30 on a Monday night.
Oh, okay.
And membership in all volunteer groups has really been tough. So a year ago, we went from every Monday night to every other Monday night.
Just
And
to
you
kind
meet
of-
at Buckshots, don't you?
Buckshots, yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, and you have this wine tasting coming up, and are there other like big events that we should mention that the Rotary sponsors?
Well, one of my favorite is an ongoing thing. It's not an event. It's youth exchange. So
Yes.
we will send a high school student, Clarkston, Lake Orion, to a foreign country for a year, and they attend school there just as if they were a student.
Yep.
They'll live with 3 families. So that gives them 3 different looks. Like as soon as it's coming here, 3 different houses in Clarkston can be really different. And also it means if, you know, something's going wrong, mom gets in a car accident or something, we got 2 other families as backup.
Yeah.
And they're expected to get good grades. This is not a travel trip. Good grades, and both sides of that equation is so great. We had the dean of the honors college at Oakland University talk to us, and he said, you know, I get a stack of resumes about this high. They're all 4-point this, 4-point that. They all did this and this and this. Oh, you had the maturity to go overseas for a year?
Yeah.
Let's put you on top.
Yep.
As you're saying that, so Leah Kazkanen, sorry Leah, but she has been on our podcast a couple of times, and she's been a good friend of ours, and we've been helping to spread the word about an initiative that she's working on to build the Sun Safety Pavilion at Pine Knob. But Ann and I met with her recently to talk about different ways to help support her with that. And she, through the Rotary Club, sponsored one of the students. And I know her mom's also very involved in the Rotary Club, but I know that was just seems like a great program
No,
and such a nice thing for our community.
I can't understand why with 1,700 students up in Clarkston High School, we can't get a half a dozen kids, but this year we have none.
Huh.
Really.
And then we also have a summer program, so that's a family-to-family exchange.
And it's fully funded?
Yes, because the families agree to treat that student as if it was their kid.
Okay.
So if they provide a bagged lunch to school and the exchange student wants to buy it, that's on their nickel. Different families doing different things. When you get a girl, you got troubles with prom dresses and stuff like that.
All the good stuff that comes with it.
Yeah.
Yes. Chris, a couple of things.
Yeah.
With the calendar, and just kind of talking about the way we could connect both of you is
Yeah.
the Dolly Parton Imagination Library.
Absolutely.
And the fact that the Clarkston Rotary Club is part of that. Can you tell us a little bit about that program?
Yeah, Dolly's got that program, I don't know, in a dozen different countries
Wow.
and throughout the United States, and she looks for people to sponsor. So we agreed to take on the 2 Clarkston zip codes, And the agreement is any kid under the age of 5 that asks for the book, we've got to give it to them.
Okay.
And we opened it up on a Monday morning, 7:30 in the morning. Club meets at 6:30, and we had 365 kids signed up.
That's amazing.
So we cut that off.
But it's not just one book, it's a book a month, isn't
It's
it?
a book a month
Yeah.
from age 0 to age 5.
Okay.
Wow.
And I think the thing that got me on the first book they get, The Little Engine That Could.
Oh, love
Aw.
it. Love it.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's a group of authors that pick the books, and they're great.
That's such a cool program.
Yeah.
And how did you get involved with the calendar?
So yeah, we had the calendar. I'm a part of Rotary, like I said, in Lake Orion. My buddy, good friend Matt Center, he's a part of the Clarkston Rotary Club, and he mentioned it to me, and I was like, dude, let me get that on the calendar, you know. And he's like, well, you know, we're Rotary, and I know Rotary because I'm part of it as well. You're not looking to throw advertising bucks out there, things like that. Like, you're a Rotary Club, it's word of mouth, things like that. And I just thought this program was absolutely incredible, so I wanted to offer them just a full page to explain what it is. So in between the months of August and September, which is perfect, we
Yes.
just flipped through it.
Yeah.
You get to see that beautiful ad there. You can scan it with your phone.
I'm
the
sure
QR
John
code.
will put a better version of that in there than me. But
It'll take you directly to the site, to exactly where you need to be ordering the book, signing up for the program, and all that good stuff. And it's about children. It's making sure that everyone has a book, things like that. It's kind of the same thing with shoes. Like, you really think everybody has shoes, you really think everybody has books and things like that. But a lot of people may not have access to that stuff. So this is a great resource to be able to provide them with a book, something that they get to look forward to every month. It's kind of like my son's highlight magazines, right? They come in the
Yes.
mail, and my
Yes.
son's like, where's my highlight magazine? And, you know, he goes through it all. So, yeah.
It has his name on it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
another thing.
Has the kid's name
Oh,
on
that's
it.
a big
Nice.
deal.
It's
This
huge.
is my book.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got mail.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, Katie, I think we are going to the wine tasting. I feel like
we
this
are
is
for
happening.
sure.
Okay.
Yes.
think we're all
Meet
gonna
us
see
at the
each other
wine
at the wine
tasting.
tasting.
Yes.
Yes.
I got-
Chris, are you available?
Oh, yeah, I'm
tickets on
going.
Can you bring babies?
I'll try to bring the babies.
Yeah. Bring the baby, bring the blue shirts. I think
Yeah.
we're all
Yes.
set. Now, tell us one more time, because I've already forgotten, but the day and time of the wine tasting. I don't want to forget.
It's a Thursday,
Okay.
October 23rd, from 6:30 to 8:30.
And then you kick everyone out. 8:30. That's it, huh?
Yes.
At
You can
Bordeaux.
drink enough in 2 hours.
Yes.
It is possible.
Tickets you can buy at the door, right? You can pre-purchase.
At the door,
or-
it's $10 more.
Okay.
Because we want a good head count so we can tell the restaurants how much food to bring.
Yes.
Good point.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's online, or find one of us and we'll have a paper if you want to go back to that.
We're going to do the secret handshake real quick so everyone knows.
Yeah.
Hey, we can't show that on television, right? We'd be banned from Rotary.
If businesses are interested in getting their events
Yeah.
or coupons
So in the calendar,
calendar.
you have my email, but you can send me an email at townplannermi@gmail.com. Just ask me about the calendar and how you can get your business featured in it. You can give me a call too. Either way works, no problem.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing you guys soon.
Yeah, excited.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thanks
so
for
much
having us here.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
This podcast is brought to you by Independence Television, located inside Clarkston High School. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of Independence Television, Independence Township, or Clarkston Community Schools.